Welcome to the I'm a Goldfish podcast. I'm Jerome.
I'm Taylor.
And today we got another bonus episode for you guys. So we said in our previous little bonus episode that we're going to be doing a review / comparison of Batman The Killing Joke. And we just got done watching it. And so first off, before we get into it a little bit, I want to hear what you thought about it, Taylor.
That you're talking to like the audience.
Yeah, I want to hear what you guys thought about it. Tell me right now. We're going to hit pause.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
What did you like about it and what didn't you like about it?
Well, as far as like villains go, like I don't really know them that much, but like the Joker's pretty like interesting.
Yeah.
Like, like he's probably the most interesting out of all of them.
Just because he's so like crazy.
Yeah. Like, and he doesn't like really care. Like really.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. He was
doesn't
care
care
if
if
you
he
live
hurts.
or die or
Yeah.
what anything about you.
And so he was interesting, and it was interesting.
I really like Mark Hamill's voice for it too.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He's
He sounded
the
good.
same guy that does the trickster on Flash.
Oh yeah, he sounded good. He sounded like how I'd
I mean, because he
expect.
he does the Joker's voice in like most things too. Like he
Oh.
does like in the video games. He did it in the old animated series. Most movies they try to get him, but if they can't, they get someone else.
Oh, I get you. But yeah, so I didn't really like Batgirl that much.
Yeah, I don't. We'll get into that in a minute after you're done. But yeah, she was a little whiny.
But I don't know. It was cool. It was kind of like, to me, like it wasn't like anything really that special.
It was just like interesting thing to watch.
Yeah.
So what did you like about it? What things like stood out to you?
I don't know. I would say probably the Joker was my favorite part.
Joker is your favorite part, yeah. For me, the things that I liked about it a lot, I liked definitely reading the book and the animated movie. I liked the Joker's backstory stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never heard his backstory.
yeah, I haven't really either, except for in Gotham, but then it's not real and it's a whole mess on that show. That's a whole other podcast. Fuck Gotham podcast. We'll be starting that in August. No, not really. But I liked the Joker's backstory parts. I thought that was pretty interesting. Just like seeing him like with a wife and like seeing him as like a whiny guy who's like struggling and just trying to make money for his family. His wife is gonna have a kid
Yeah.
and all this stuff.
Which is
So
weird to
then
think
like he
about.
turns to crime to make a big thing and he's gonna move to a town like a good neighborhood and just wants to have a family. And then his wife dies and it's like, aw, like that's
Yeah.
gonna sucks for him. So it was really interesting seeing that stuff for me. I really liked it. And I really liked how, because I read the book too, I really liked how a lot of the stuff, like the animation in it, looked very, very similar
Yeah.
to the book. I like how they kept that going good. The thing I didn't like the most is like the first 20 minutes of the movie, because
Yeah.
they added a lot of stuff that really you don't even need.
Yeah. I
Had
don't
nothing to
know-
do with the story really, besides it being Barbara Gordon as Batgirl.
Yeah, I don't know why they added that unless they like wanted you to.
I feel like it was for people that
Feel
don't know who
for
she is, so if you kind of feel for her, so but some of that, but like I don't know.
It didn't make me feel for her.
Yeah, it made me not like her. I mean, it didn't make me think like, oh, she deserves to get shot and pictures taken of her and her father
yeah,
kidnapped.
Like, obviously.
But
not.
like I don't, it made me, it was annoying really more than anything.
Yeah, well, 'cause I don't know. Like just her being Batman's partner
Yeah,
would be like sad enough that she got
yeah, like they
paralyzed or
should have just showed
whatever.
them like doing stuff together if they wanted us to
Yeah.
feel for her.
But her like wanting to like seduce him in a way.
Yeah,
And, like,
she seemed like I don't know, like a really clingy partner that he was like trying to teach. Like he was treating her as like a Robin, as a partner, and she was like,
yeah,
I want to fuck you, Batman.
yeah,
Even like and they're at the rooftop and like they're kissing. I was like, oh, they're gonna fuck now. And then they have sex on the roof.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, that didn't seem very Batman like for him to just like she's taken off her cowl, taken off her cape, all the stuff. Like she's like basically getting naked on the roof. Like that doesn't seem very Batman like.
yeah, and
Because like anybody sees his cover's blown.
true.
So like
And
I mean, at least go to the Bat Cave and have sex.
considering like he's like close with her father too. That's like
Yeah.
a bit weird.
So he's been working with her father like since he was a child.
And it's like, it doesn't even seem like he's like really that interested in being.
Yeah, and then also so like they have sex, and then like you assume it's the next day. She's at the library. She's like, oh my God, he hasn't called me, he hasn't done anything like that. I think he's mad at me, all this stuff. You're like,
Yeah.
it's been probably like 3 or 4 hours. He's Batman slash Bruce Wayne. You know that. You know he's pretty goddamn busy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like relationships really.
Mhm.
So like, and she's like, oh man, it's just like later on, like a couple hours later, it's the nighttime, and she calls him. She's like, it's just sex. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have to mean anything.
And then she was like almost crying. So.
Yeah. So like, it obviously meant something to her.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because in a way
And,
she
like-
kind of like made him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, obviously he probably liked it, but
Why is that obvious? What if he's gay? What if he's picturing Robin the whole time, and that's why he didn't call her, because he realized in that moment he's gay.
then that's a different story.
That's the secret in this movie that I just figured out right now.
Batman's gay.
Yeah. What did you think about the ending?
I didn't mind it.
I mean, I thought it was okay. I was a little disappointed when I read it. I mean, I get it. The Batman and the Joker are like kind of getting along, and he's finally laughing and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I thought it was a little strange
I
to
thought
me.
it made sense in a way because like it shows like they're on common like ground.
Yeah,
they're
I
both-
guess. Yeah,
They're both still just like people.
yeah. I did like though that like it started, well, at least in the comic, it starts with Batman saying like they have that exact same conversation, and then it ends with them saying the same thing, like maybe we'll kill each other, maybe that, because that's how the comic starts. It doesn't start with Barbara Gordon doing all that shit
Oh,
that they
yeah.
added. I liked that. I don't know, but just like but even before the animated movie, I heard so much stuff about it. People were like, oh, it's one of the best Batman stories ever. It's so graphic. Like if they did it, it has to be rated R. And I don't know if like I missed something or what. But when I was done reading it, I was like, oh, that was good. It was interesting. But I don't think it's that, like, nothing that crazy happened, I don't
yeah.
think. And then even watching the movie, I was like, it was good. The only real thing, like, to make it rated R was they cursed a few times. They could have easily not put that in there because they don't really curse that much in the comic.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of blood,
Yeah.
which there's a lot of blood in, like, a lot of stuff. So,
And then they added the sex though.
yeah, and they added the sex to the story, which didn't need to be in there. And, like, I guess, like, there was pictures of her, like, but, like, didn't show anything. Like, it was, like, cleavage and, like,
Mhm.
other shots. Like, there was, like, purposely so that, I mean, like, in the comic, the part where Commissioner Gordon's naked,
Mhm.
like, walking through the thing, you see his penis a little bit. Like, it's, like, like, far away.
Oh.
So, like, if they would have shown that, obviously, that needs to be rated R because you don't want kids to see Commissioner
Yeah.
Gordon's penis flopping around. But, like, they even, like, made it so, like, people were walking so you don't see that in the animated movie.
Mhm.
But like, I don't think it really need to be rated R. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Like, they could have definitely got away with telling the story as PG-13, and if they did that, they probably would have cut out some of the Barbara Gordon and stuff in the
Mhm.
beginning, and not had them had sex and all that stuff, which to me would have been better. I think I really wanted them to add, like, when I heard that they were adding more stuff, I was like, oh, cool. Hopefully, it's more Joker stuff,
Yeah.
like more backstory, because that'd be cool.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Overall, I think I would give the movie probably a B rating.
Yeah, I get that.
Is it interesting? It's not as good as everyone praises it to be, at least the comic. I know some people aren't that happy with the result of this movie, at least the
Mhm.
beginning part, like we are. But yeah, I think I give it like a B rating. What would you give it?
Probably the same.
The same,
it,
yeah.
It was good. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Got anything else you wanted to say about it?
No, not particularly.
Yeah, it's kind of different us doing a little. We were gonna do a video for this for Plika, but then we thought it'd be better just to kind of relax and do it as an audio bonus episode for I'm a Goldfish. We are still this Thursday night. It should be uploaded. We will be doing a full episode, no bonus, full episode of I'm a Goldfish. So that includes like news and whatever we're reading / watching, and then also a review of Suicide Squad. So if you want to know our thoughts on Suicide Squad, make sure you come to I'm a Goldfish. Probably around like 10 o'clock at night, I'd assume somewhere. Probably late Thursday night, early Friday morning. If you want to listen to that, I believe that is it for I'm a Goldfish. Bye.
Bye.
I thought you were gonna say something. I was just
I
staring
didn't know
at
what
you.
you were doing.
All right, yeah. See you guys on Thursday or Friday morning.